Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc contains topics and visuals that some viewers might find disturbing or upsetting. This includes, but is not limited to, graphic depictions of death, heavy violence, suicide, sexual themes, and psychological horror. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to all my fellow procrastinators to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I almost said in stars and time there for a second. Oh boy. I'm Edge, the ultimate mess, here as always joined by...
CPU Sideheart, the ultimate cereal consumer.
Alright. Last time... a lot happened last time. So much happened last time. This time, people die, murder, more murder, investigation, numbers, and now...
Yo, that disclaimer read was so good.
That started last episode.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I'm behind.
On a side note, thank you to,
Man, I sure hope I don't have to voice any characters too soon. I'm eating cereal right now.
We should be fine. I think most of it's me right now. Either way, once again, thank you, G1, for reading the disclaimer at the top of the episode. Going forward, we'll be having that there, mainly because I realized, just as we got to that last episode, hey, we should probably have, like, an actual disclaimer up on the front. Because, yeah. Anyways, with that said, there's nothing inside. Right, I just need to check I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. Looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friend she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then the voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation! Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're super famous
Sure
pop
wasn't
group.
real.
Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say even he was able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
None of that happened at all. My Discord crashed. I didn't get to see any of that.
Oh no!
I don't know what just happened, but I assume it was bad.
Sayaka's pop group, collapsed on stage. They're maybe dead? The group fell apart. Like, what happened? Find out after you graduate. Basically the gist of that.
Oh no, the group fell apart? I can't believe Monokuma's stand was not King Call.
I don't know. Oh, that's a screenshot button.
We'll always remember this screenshot.
Alright. What do you mean back to the AV room? I was just there. Was that not everything?
You didn't watch the video hard enough.
Nothing left for me to do here. Well then, don't tell me there's more shit to do here! Right, I have to check out the dining hall. Oh, right, there's a sprint button. It's been a bit, if people haven't realized. Not too long, but like...
It's been at least 3 weeks.
A little bit, maybe. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. I've been taking a break since we got here, in fact. I am not helping. This is all a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. Epic foreshadowing. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Sorry to bring that up, by the way. I know how much you liked her. Sorry, Makoto.
This entire day I've done nothing but try and clear my name. You're not helping.
This is the ultimate awkward moment.
Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
I already said I'm taking a break.
Alright, fine. I'm checking the kitchen. I wonder. This fruit!
It seems there was this fruit. It was vegetables, not fruit. Okay.
All kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... Better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, I was eating cereal. You know, here in the dining hall. Don't ask where we got the cereal from.
We know how a lot of it restocks the kitchen. That's not weird.
Yeah, but like, he brings like raw ingredients. I had to make this myself.
Anyways.
Yeah, weird, huh? It's just a fistful of wheat. I'm literally just eating.
It's spoonfuls of flour.
It's very, very good flour. You should try some, Makoto. Man,
anyway.
This is doing wonders for my lungs. I'm pretty sure pro swimmers need to have really good lung breath control. Who needs breath control anyways? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly flew out of the sky or whatever the hell. I don't know. I wasn't reading ahead. Suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a neat, nice row.
So, when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well...
One of them disappeared?
You just said...
Makoto, are you feeling okay?
You just said...
Man, this flour is really good.
Anyway.
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Ooh, spooky!
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Nice! Aoi's account has been added to the
Nice.
truth bullet section of your handbook. Nice.
Hey, by the way, that's gonna cost you $30. My help is not free, you know. You gotta pay for my spooky story I told you just now. Also, did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not. I would never.
But you did switch up the rooms that you guys were in.
Hina,
And you were the only one who knew she was in there.
do you really think I murdered her?
Because, I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. I watch those dramas all the time. I love that drama. It's called Law and Order Special Victims Unit if you haven't seen it. I actually don't know what most Law and Order ones are. I only know that one, so I'm assuming that's probably not what that one's about.
No.
So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea what Law and Order is.
Okay, I'm leaving you to your, flower. Bye.
Flower power.
Oh, hello, Byakuya. What's up? You got anything to say to me?
Makoto,
Very
it's good to see
strange.
you. Have you noticed that Sahina's been eating flour in the dining hall?
So,
All of it, like straight from the bag.
why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night.
But
He didn't even try to
why?
hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she didn't switch rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka is killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I... Hey, Leon.
You done goofed.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The
I
Monokuma
sure
file
hope there are
said
no characters
Sayaka
I
was
need to
killed.
voice soon.
The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about
Good
it.
luck.
Could it be the nameplate? Sorry, what? Alright. Where else should
Yo, what happened? Oh wait, no, not back yet. Sorry.
What? Yeah, why? Why? What was the purpose of that?
Hey, cool. So now that I have safely dispatched of the Binu plush, it's a running joke.
Hello, Hifumi.
Very strange. That Binu plush flew out of the sky.
Oh my god.
Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty?
We should go
Alright.
check out the trash room.
Not a bad idea. Wee.
Because surely the culprit would have disposed of their things properly. Oops, it's locked up.
There's a gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appeared!
It's the end of the line.
It's the end
The
of the
trash
demo.
room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How'd you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
Beyond, no entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
That's the same line. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Cleaning duty.
Nice! We got such regular looking doors, and then suddenly there's just like the most like thin and tallest door possible.
Yep. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? Just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I'm used to handling trash.
Heh.
Yep. I'm gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. I'm allowed to say this as a fanfiction writer. And God, frickin' hell.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. We're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why don't just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words...
Actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes black will graduate unless they are discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that...
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, Fatty! Why do you want the cleaning duty gig, anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar! I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want
like...
to teach her all the girls trash, looking for, poking around at that?
There's no way to think about
What are you
this in a
talking about?
common
All my
sense
love is
kind
for
of way.
2D!
I'm sorry, the voice line of there's no way to think about this like in a common sense kind of way is what Hifumi just said in the voice line.
That's fair. There's always like the characters that are like, I only love 2D. I'm waiting for the
That's
character
Hifumi.
that's like, I'm only interested in 1D.
You know what I mean.
But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe we'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
One dimension! I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D! Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic. Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask of you.
What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss, or beat me in battle.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You got it.
Oh! No, that's not okay. You have to beat me in a battle. I'm like a super, super hard secret boss fight, but once I join your team, I'm gonna be weaker than that random cat that you found on the street.
Alright. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
What was that?
This is my ultimate! You know, when I look at it, you're turning me down.
You're peeking. We can both see it.
I moved very close to my microphone.
Well, now you're fine.
Wow, I can't believe you such a so sweet of you.
Anyways,
Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. This is a gate. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
whatever. Please just hurry up.
What is he talking about?
I
Okie
don't
dokie,
know.
leave it to me.
Fumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
This could either
Mr.
be
Naegi!
like the greatest way to prove your innocence, or the ultimate power move.
Yeah.
Because either he's so confident that he hid the thing very well that no one would find it, that he's okay bringing him in here, or this is the way of being like, I am not the murderer, therefore I'm okay showing you the place. As
Yeah.
yeah, so
Anyways.
I'm way too suspicious of characters in general to even be able to say, okay, you're doing this thing for me? Got it. That means that I can trust you. No, because I'm still going to be thinking like, oh, you're doing it this way mainly so that I trust you. You could have already done certain things to avoid that. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
No
That's
trust allowed anyone.
Nope.
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, it's on right now.
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? What? Someone turn the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Who could have turned it on?
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Fumi! Do you realize what you just said?
Makoto, I am calling you short!
Yes, we've established this. What about it?
The fairy?
No, you said that the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it'd be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
That means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Nice!
Nice!
Incinerator has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
Makoto, we need to call it like an engineer or something. I think the incinerator's faulty.
Green button turns it on, yellow button turns it off. Or so it seems, anyways. These are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
No! Is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Did you enjoy my ultimate Dragon Ball reference? Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Look at that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? Oh, there's only one person it could be. It should still be at the gym. I better go find out for sure.
Nice!
Shattered crystal ball has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece. Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, this looks like a piece of
Could
cloth.
ignore him, I guess.
And the shape. It's part of the sleeve from the button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. Is this enough by itself to figure out who the killer is?
Oh damn! Someone spilled their ultimate raspberry jam on their sleeve.
Very, very liquidy jam.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely
What does it all mean, Mr.
unforgivable.
Nyagi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of
Everyone
it.
already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies. And that's my cue to get out. Alright, well...
If only I didn't know how this game goes, I could be making so many funny jokes right now. In fact, pause for a second.
No.
I wish to make a joke. It'll be really funny, I swear.
Alright, let's talk to... Yes, a hero.
Oh, hey Junko, how's it going?
Hey, hero, can I ask you something?
No, man. I gotta get out of here, man. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free, man.
Hero, snap out of it!
Hey. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey.
Hey, does this look familiar?
Is that a picture? How'd you take a picture, man? How'd you do that, man? That's my crystal ball, man. It's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I was gonna use that to pay back the mafia, man. I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. It was made of diamond, man. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon, all three of those people. This crystal ball's been through everything.
Ah,
Oh, it's the ultimate hand-me-down. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world, man. Was that seriously all BS, man?
let's put that aside for now.
Oh,
So
my
you can
sentence
say
is
without a
ended,
doubt
man,
that this
man.
So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
No, man, that didn't belong to me. I was just renting it, man. Oh, God, I've been renting it for the last 4 years. No, the return fee is gonna be insane.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, it's broken. I'm so gonna lose my house.
Like he has a house.
Wait a minute. I don't have a house anymore.
Okay, well...
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it, man.
You left it in the laundry room. That means
I
anyone
have
could
to
have found
ask.
it and taken it.
I have to ask, man. I've been in here for quite a while now. I don't know how many days have passed, but they don't have a garden for us. Would you happen to have some grass on your
Thanks,
bed?
hero. That's all I wanted to know.
I need to be able to smell the fresh air. I need to be one with nature again, man.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
3 million. Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to like a million. It was like 1 million, man.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, man.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh, ding dong bing bong.
Ding dong, bing bong. Gotta pause it. Stop,
So,
thief.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, hmm?
Oh,
Did we run out of time?
no.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Wonderful!
Okay.
Awesome.
Now then,
Been
allow
excited for
me
this
to
one.
appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Makoto, stop ignoring me.
I'm here. How? Who knows?
Why do you keep ignoring my messages? Ignore no! Oh my god!
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you!
I bet you were afraid to check my messages, weren't you? You would be discovered as the murderer you are. Why
Oh.
are you not checking your messages?
1 second.
Not what I meant! I read that already.
Alright.
Listen to me!
Alright.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet! Save that for the class trial! There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime! So they really are convinced I did it, but... I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both knew that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared?
Huh? No. Scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel blocks descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it just feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up! Not really any seats. Did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and ease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deceit, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
The ultimate deadly.
You have to save the data? Class 1, Chapter 1, pre-trial prep.
Here we go.
Bam!
Woo!
Alright, truth bullets.
We can look over everything we've got.
A lot of things. And now that we're here, set skills. Melodious voice. Increase damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed. Effective during bullet time battle. I don't think we have any others right now. No, it's just the one we got from Sayaka. Alright.
What you looking for?
Nothing really. Are we ready?
Yep, all set.
All rise. And now
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
And like that, we don't need to speak again for a while.
Awesome.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Stupidity, I guess.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Good question. Also, Cyan, I want to know, when I said we don't need to talk anymore, I didn't mean literally.
What? I'm eating.
Oh.
I'd feel
having
awful
snack.
if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
God damn it.
Oh
Hifune.
no, stop it!
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options buttons during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun!
I'll solve this case with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Evidence of a struggle.
Here we go.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
I have to use the left stick for aiming.
we know
It's
that
still-
part
Oh no.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
It begins.
Here we go!
Break.
No, yeah, that's wrong!
Just a
Oh,
second,
thank God he
Chihiro.
finally said it!
Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Yeah, no shit.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying
Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Why do I have to sit next to him? Anyone? Please?
He just looks over. Hifumi, this is a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. I don't know, maybe the giant knife sticking out of her gut? Thank
Silly
you.
Edge. Knives don't kill people. People kill people with knives.
So what was
I was
used
about
to
to
kill
finish,
her?
yeah.
You want to finish the
There was
reference?
some
Awesome.
kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
I-
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Wait,
So the
well, I wonder
killer
what
used
that
some
murder weapon was.
they had on them.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm assuming is in this
wrong.
first trial, there's only going to be one thing you can counter, but then later there's going to be a bunch of things you can counter.
As we
and some
progress
might
through
not
this
be-
trial, we're going to also
I
start
do
getting
think it
more
was a
quick
knife,
bullets to work
but
with.
not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yeah, like during the trial we'll get more options, I'm pretty sure. It's just because we're only right now starting that things are still, you know.
Huh?
They're kind of showing how it
Kitchen
works.
knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
What do you mean, sort of?
Sorta.
It was like halfway down the...
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Motive? A few other things? God, guys.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding the R1 button. I've been doing that. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim and making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes a focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. God, I love the class trial OST music.
We used to count.
So anyways, I had a mouthful of flour earlier,
So I guess
and...
there's no question that the kitchen
Yeah.
knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the
Don't even need the focus button. Shut up.
That's wrong! Owie was in there eating flour!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So, you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah, while I was eating my flour.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time.
Ergo, I could not have done the murder.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Interesting.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops!
What if
Did I
two
say
people
that out loud?
killed the person? What would happen if there were two killers?
The one who dealt with the killing blow, I guess.
What if they both dealt it at the same time?
Good question. Anyways.
Anyway,
I really hope that's a
didn't
plot
go
point
to
in
the
the later
dining
game.
hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Nice.
You didn't mention that earlier,
I hate
though.
to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
Just to be
Yeah,
sure, me.
Just to be sure.
Yeah.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Ergo, me and Sayaka switching our rooms.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Taka, you're about to eat shit.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility
Misgendering
is
is
there?
it's not welcome in a school environment.
Oh no! What have I done? I'm not welcome in a school environment!
Oh no! I'm gonna be cancelled in this school environment.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
It must have been Monokuma.
Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Monokuma? No.
Monokuma!
I got it!
Yep.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
Ah, shit.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
My talent is luck. What the hell are you talking about? Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? they convict me, everyone's gonna die!
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely.
I love this game.
As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letter is already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press triangle to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If your gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Oh damn! If we lose our influence gauge, how are we supposed to become influencers?
We won't. We'll die. You die. You die.
Die.
I think that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. We can just figure out what that something is.
Here we go. Let's play Hangman.
Oh.
Game.
Now I understand.
What was that?
Good. Hangman's Gambit.
That's
wow,
right.
that sure was.
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
We left her in the bathroom! What do you mean any trace she had ever been there?
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Thank you!
They swapped the name tags, though.
Yes, very true, very true.
So it was to remove any trace that Makoto had been there to make it seem like it was Sayaka's room from the beginning, though.
I mean, probably.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Same.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Yeah, the one thing I don't understand here is, it seems like they're now, like, going to bring up the fact that the lock was broken or whatever.
Yeah.
Which Makoto would have known to open it, which would have proved his innocence again, because why would he break his own door?
That's why they're doing this.
The issue is, they could have done the whole name tags were swapped so that it would have looked like Sayaka's room, in which case would have then pointed to Makoto again for actually needing to remove his hair to make it seem like that was Sayaka's room. Which then they could reveal that,
but it's probably better, hey, let's get full clarity out of the way to prove, hey, this is not Makoto, before adding on to, oh, hey, here's something else that's concerning.
And I guess they all already knew that it was, the rooms were swapped, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. Why was the name tag swapped then?
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Why is it always me? Killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Sayaka's wrist!
They broke her wrist!
Bathroom doorknob.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Evidence they had trouble. It would be the door frame, though.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
Give it a
Right
second.
now, it's the. Yes,
See
now
how
we're,
the
now
top
we're
part
gonna
was
reveal the
unscrewed?
reason why it's
And the
broken.
doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debate. So, like to hear more? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Number of weak points will start showing up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily fake. Is truthful on the wrong one, not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you die! You die! You die!
You die!
You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I see that's the reference we're rolling with today.
I watched another of the Dark Room videos last night.
You watched
The
another
incident
one?
took place in
It was like a
Makoto's
2-hour-long video from like, I think
Sayaka
it
was first attacked in the main room. She
That's
then
right.
fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka
Why?
had locked it.
There it is!
No, that's wrong.
Gotcha!
That's wrong!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
It's built different. Sorry, did I say different? I meant built stupid. Functioning... built incorrect. Came out all fucked up and wrong.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom
I'm
door
Makoto
doesn't fit in the
Naegi, have
frame
the
quite
ultimate
right.
dysfunctional door frame.
Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep, true
Monokuma.
as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
That the rooms were switched. And that's why it's here. Locked. Didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know is that the crime scene took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't
remembering
know
more and
was
more
that
about
Makoto and
this game.
Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Oh, hi, Give Blood. I'm not picking this number up right now.
What?
I got a phone call from Canadian Blood Service is like, hey, can you come donate some more blood? And I'm like, yeah, I'll get back to you.
We're playing Danganronpa right now.
Something
surprisingly on point.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto
This is gonna be a long episode,
have
isn't
done
it?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. God, you people.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
And at that, I think we're gonna call it here as well. Thanks, Ifumi.
Wow.
Thank you, everyone.
That's fair.
Thank you, everyone, so much for watching another episode of Danganronpa. We'll see you all next time when we continue with this class trial. We'll see you all then. Johnny!
Ciao!
Danganronpa.